Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. Sunday morning, glorious day, 24 degrees, and I'm actually parked up next to a cemetery, which I guess is quite apt after last night's result. So just quickly about last night, well, I believe that the best team won. Simple as that. There's been lots of talk on social media today about the foul on Salah. Um, it was just one of those events that happens sometimes. I really do hope Salah's okay for the World Cup, and nobody wants to see, really good players actually getting injured and missing out on a major tournament. However, just quickly, some of the social media comments on Twitter in particular from the events last night and the Karius incidents that occurred, I just find absolutely disgusting, and it leaves you with a bad taste in your mouth. Talking about wishing he died, wishing his family cancer and his kids, and I mean, this is a 23, 24-year-old kid who is played in a Champions League final. Yes, he made a couple of mistakes. However, the actual vitriol that's been posted is, and I do understand Liverpool fans that it is what you would claim as the minority. However, I've seen at least 20, 30, 40 posts all claiming similar things, and that's just the post that I've seen over the last 12 hours. I just find it disgusting. I don't remember this type of hatred and nastiness being posted against a team who have lost their Champions League final for, well, certainly not in my lifetime. Yes, there's been the issues with Beckham and other high-profile players, and you're always going to get that. But that's a little bit different. That's the England team, and that's you've got the whole of the UK and overseas fans posting that type of crap, basically. But to come from Liverpool fans, and believe me, I've checked them out and I've seen years and years of posts by these particular fans um, supporting Liverpool, etc., etc. So this isn't trolling. This is not people setting up fake accounts. This is people who support Liverpool, and they're asking for the keeper to die and his family to get cancer. I just find it absolutely disgusting. And I'm sure you guys, you proper true Liverpool fans, feel the same way with regards to it. So, what was on last night's game? A little bit, a little bit. I don't know what the word is. Maybe shallow with regards to the "You'll Never Walk Alone" is the fact that after the final whistle, Carrier sunk to his knees. Obviously, absolutely devastated. And bear in mind, folks, that we've seen some incidents that have occurred in the past five years or so with regards to goalkeepers who have made major mistakes, start suffering from depression and things like that, and ultimately ended in a horrible ending with regards to that particular individual. I think it's Enker springs to mind as one of them. Not one Liverpool player went over to console him. The first people that went over were actually Real Madrid players. So, that leaves a bitter taste in a neutral fan's mouth when your own players can't even go over and console him. But fair play to Karius. He had the bollocks to go over on his own, again on his own, not with an arm round his shoulder from Klopp or any of the other players, and confront that massive travelling Red Army who were there. And yes, I did see they were clapping him, and nobody is saying that songs were sung against him. But to do that on his own at the age of 23, 24, I think shows a lot of courage, a lot of bollocks, and really well done to him. And I hope that this doesn't ruin his career. With regards to the Mo Salah incident, again, Liverpool fans claiming that that was the turning point. Well, yeah, maybe it was, but the foul was initiated by Salah on Ramos. I don't think it was intentional, like lots are claiming that. Certainly, media, the Mirror in particular, are claiming that. I think they used the words premeditated, horrible assault. I mean, that's just plain ridiculous. Salah had hold of Ramos first. They both went over, and unfortunately, Salah got injured. But I hope he gets back. Nobody wants to see the seriously good players being out and missing major tournaments like the World Cup. So I really do hope that it's nothing major like a dislocation or a serious tear that will keep him out of there. So, but at the end of the day, we had all those decisions in the quarterfinals, and we as City fans had lots of grief on social media, Twitter in particular, whereby we had Liverpool fans, long-standing Liverpool fans, basically telling us to deal with it. Well, that's karma for you, and karma won the Champions League last night. So you guys are just going to have to suck it up, and as you said to us, you're going to have to deal with it. That's just the way it is. And, well, there you go. So, moving on, transfer news. It's been in the media this morning with regards to the Mahrez deal. Well, certainly what it looks like is that an agreement has been made on personal terms. I think the fee still needs to be discussed, but City are quite hopeful that within the next 7 days they will be able to get this deal over the line. The fee is around about 70 to 75 million. Now, I'd be surprised if Man City pay 70 million for Mahrez, considering that he signed a 4-year contract extension, I think, in 2016 when they won the league. So he's got 2 years left. I would be hopeful that we can get that down to around the 60 million mark. But as it stands, there is a little sort of a side issue, and that is Patrick Roberts, who has now been linked with Leicester. And rumours are Leicester want him, however, his agent, etc., wants to deal with the sale of Patrick Roberts as an independent piece of business, which means it's not going to be a player plus cash deal. So therefore, Roberts has had 2 seasons in Celtic. Fantastic player, probably not at the level to push the likes of Sterling, Sane, etc. However, I think Man City should really be looking in the region of 15 to 20 million for Roberts, considering 1, his nationality, he's English, 2, his potential, and 3, what he's done already at Celtic in winning titles in the last couple of seasons. So I think if we can get in the region of 15 to 20 million, we can get Mahrez for around about 65 million. Then what we're looking at is 45 to 50 million for a player in Mahrez who, has been exceptional. He's really, really been the key player for Leicester. Never mind his incredible season when Leicester won the league and the title. He's been consistent this season as well. Now, I think it's 20 goals and assists already, and this is in a Leicester team that, let's face it, have not been fantastic this year. So I think if Pep can improve players 10 to 15%, the likes of Raheem Sterling, Kevin De Bruyne, Silva, Sane, blah, 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 then can you imagine if we improve, or he improves Mahrez by 10 to 15%, we could be looking at a player next season that could easily be hitting 15 to 20 goals, 10 to 15 assists. Now, add that to the ammunition that we already have in this team, if he plays as many games as the likes of Sterling, Sane, Jesus, etc., then we're looking at a team next season with his creativity, when players basically need a rest, that 100 points we've got this season, 106 goals, we could be looking at breaking records again. So I think it's really exciting. I think he's 27. I think it'll be 28 in October maybe. And he's going to be bringing experience. And he's also going to be bringing creativity with his passing range, with his crossing. Never mind his free kick potential, goals, creativity, etc. It's going to be exciting, and I think it's a player that can fulfil many roles and put pressure on the likes of Sterling, Sane, Bernardo Silva, amongst others, to up their game, maybe another 5-10%, which I'm sure Pep is hoping for. So it's looking good, Blues. It looks like Mahrez will be signing for City within the next 7 days. And then we've got Jorginho. Jorginho looks like City have offered 40 million. Napoli wants 60 million. I don't doubt, reading reports in Italy, that Jorginho wants to move to Manchester City. He's made it clear to Napoli that that's his preferred choice, and I'm sure we'll meet somewhere in the middle, probably around the 50 million mark, and that deal will be done. So that'll be two fantastic signings, and signings that we do need. We do need competition. It'll probably mean some players will be leaving. Who that will be, we'll see. But comment below. Give us your thoughts. Who do you think? Do you think these two players are who Man City needs at this moment in time, or give us your thoughts on who you think we should be going for? Should we be strengthening in other areas? So this is Andy from Man City Fan TV. Just a quick update. Don't forget, we posted a video yesterday morning with regards to my meetup with the Man City Dubai Supporters Club. Brilliant bunch of guys. If you're out there, go and see them. They're at Huddle's Bar at the City Max Hotel in Al Barsha, because there are two of them, and it's in Al Barsha. The guys are really welcoming. So if you're out there and there's a City game going on, then please visit them, and they'll welcome you with open arms. And also the quick video that we put out by Ray whilst he was in Paris, with talking about Sheikh Mansour and the whole sort of, oh, it's 10 years and it's just a plaything, and he'll never stay, and all of those things. That video is also online. I will be doing another part 2 for the Dubai meetup, where they're talking about City players, player of the season, thoughts on the transfer windows, etc., etc., what it's like to support City overseas. That'll be coming soon, part 2, so keep an eye out on that. But don't forget, subscribe to the channel. We're a new channel, like we've said in previous videos, and retweet any tweets that were at Man City Fan TV 1. Also the videos, please have a look at them, like, comment below, share it around, and hopefully we'll see you soon.